it's Maggie Mayfish here with Cracked, and I apologize for wearing this ridiculous outfit, but it is literally the only clothing that I have in my closet that isn't falling apart. I am calling for a boycott, folks. An old-fashioned tea in the harbor style boycott. I'm boycotting clothes. Okay, not all clothes. I'm sure there are some shorts and t-shirts out there with thick, long-lasting fabrics and made-to-last stitching. Unfortunately, that type of clothing, the ones meant for humans to wear for protection from the elements, well, they're not found at Forever 21 or Macy's or anywhere in a women's aisle in any store. I am boycotting women's clothing. The $7 trillion clothing industry is taking us for fools, guys. They make paper-thin clothing, glue rhinestones on the collar, and purposely create an industry where no one can get ahead. And that is just the tip of the Gucci iceberg. Shopping for women's clothing is like a zombie apocalypse outbreak. It started like a fun action flick, but now it is ruining my life. I'll tell you my beef, and if you end up agreeing with me, feel free to join my survival team. Heads up, it's probably gonna be a nudist colony. Firstly, they make our clothing incredibly thin. Let me show you what we're working with here. This is a man shirt. See how it's made out of actual fabric that should be worn by a human? This is a woman's shirt. It looks like it was woven together by old spiderwebs. Thin equals cheap, and if you're only weaving half the thickness of regular fabric, then you can make twice as more in the shorter amount of time. This leads to a phenomenon scientists refer to as freezing my balls off. We don't walk down a dark alley at night with you and say, I'm cold, to seduce you. It's because my right arm is numb, I've lost a feeling in my toes, and maybe this alley will block some wind. But hey, you know what, actually, it's a good thing that their coats are on sale. I guess I have to buy one of those to cover me up. Do you see the trap they have laid out for us? Have you ever worn a woman's jacket, tried to put your keys into a pocket, only to realize that you have been duped? There is no pocket! Jeans have fake pockets, skirts have fake pockets, and it doesn't stop there. Women's fashions are littered with fake buckles, fake zippers, fake buttons, even fake diamonds. Who do they think they're kidding? Look at this! This button is not needed to further the function of these shorts. They're like stairs that lead to nowhere. I cannot describe to you the feeling of walking out of an Old Navy with a extra small shirt and stepping into a Forever 21 and being escorted into the 21 plus section by a 16-year-old as if I offended someone. But the thing is, I am not crazy. They are crazy. There is no standard for applying sizes. And yes, I am talking directly to you, Victoria's Secret. I know that I am not a 32D. Tara Reid is a 32D. Somewhere in the back, I imagine they have a conversion chart from normal sizes to Victoria's Secret sizes that inflates our ego. You truly do know how to make mountains out of these molehills. Stores, of course, do this on purpose and change their sizes according to what's popular at the time. See, in 1937, a 32-inch bust would have been a size 14, a size 8 in 1967, and guess what? It's now a size 0. I told you I'm not crazy! It's insane! It makes shopping online impossible! I'm not crazy! I'm not crazy! Designers add these cheap fake tassels to your clothing to give the appearance of a better quality product. But you're just buying this decorated spiderweb junk and watching it fall apart before your eyes, making you run back to the store to replace your sequined loincloth. I realize I'm being a little harsh on clothing stores. It's not entirely the fault of the manufacturer that they only make shirts out of old butterfly wings. They need to make clothing so cheap and so fast like crack cocaine to keep up with the fashion seasons. I mean, you can't sell 1,000 Old Navy t-shirts in the summer if they're clearly camo green. Though, it turns out fashion seasons are not as life and death as duck season, rabbit season, but are actually completely made up to sell some more Old Navy tank tops. See, back in the 1940s and 50s, there was only the spring-summer season for lighter clothing and fall-winter for jackets and warmth. Fast forward to today, and now every 2 weeks is a new micro-season. And that is a very real fashion term, designed to make you feel like an ugly geek nerd right after the charge on your credit card has been cleared. Now we're getting into the nitty-gritty. Did you know that your clothing has more hazardous waste woven into the fabric than your local land dump? Look at the t-shirt you're wearing. It probably looks innocent, maybe has a Beatles quote on it. But there are most likely more than 8,000 synthetic chemicals seeped right into that shoddy stitching. The chemicals used in processing have been linked to infertility, respiratory diseases, contact dermatitis, and of course, cancer. For example, did you know that the United States is the only country that hasn't banned the use of formaldehyde to make your clothing? Your pants are literally trying to kill you. So the next time you take a big whiff of your ex's old t-shirt, remember that it is full of that synthetic chemical soup. And also their sweat, and that is disgusting. And please just throw it away. Besides, they don't love you anymore anyway, so why do you still have it? Much like your local small-town band who claims Kiss stole the chords for Rock and Roll All Night from the song they played at your prom, your fashion industry is also known for its use of smaller artists' work without their permission. Only these claims are much more credible. I'm sorry, Death to Principles, but Kiss has never heard of you. Each year, clothing stores like Urban Outfitters and Zara have been caught stealing styles, designs, patterns, and even specific items from independent fashion makers and artists. Hey, let's play a game. Let's play Guess Who, shall we? Here is a pattern made by an artist. And this is a skirt that Urban Outfitters claims they came up with on their own. Hey, let's do another one. This is a necklace that artist Stevie Corner makes. And this is a necklace that Urban Outfitters says that they thought up while drinking coffee one morning and probably Google searching cool necklace designs. Did you just rip off your button-up shirt? Are you fed up now? Because I am. I can't spend another day shelling out my entire bank account so that I don't get another public decency infraction. So I'm calling a boycott, baby. I refuse to buy from stores that steal from artists just trying to make a living. I shop in the boys section where I can to save some moolah, and I try to buy items that don't contain chemicals. That basically leaves me with a coconut bra and a grass skirt, but hey, it's better than a t-shirt that you can see my bra through with a design stolen from a struggling 22-year-old kid in college. Ah, that's better. Nice and breezy. Aloha, oh, aloha, oi. Down with clothing industry and burn them to the ground.
Hey, you like stand-up. Come see the Cracked Stand-Up Show. It's happening January 26th at Meltdown Comics in Los Angeles. If you want to see amazing comedians, including our own Teresa Lee, go to nerdmeltla.com/tickets. And if you want to see this brick wall all by itself, keep watching.